Howdy, mates. Good late morning. Here's a second film for today at the Rocky Mountain National Park. However, in this film, I'm going to explain a little more about the geology as well as even the weather patterns that's occurring here. So, to start off, you may notice that today is indeed a very gorgeous day out here. It's sunny, hardly a cloud in the sky whatsoever. It's very ideal to be out here. Now, the reason that we can tend to have sunny or cloudy days, it really correlates with air pressure, which is often measured in millibars. So, in today's instance, with having sunny, clear skies, we are experiencing what is known as higher air pressure, also known as an anticyclone. So basically what is occurring is warmer air coming from the atmosphere is pushing downward towards the ground. And usually the warmer the air, the less dense it is. So that means since air is moving very rapidly, it's not really providing an opportunity for cloud formation to occur since the air is being pushed downward. However, the complete opposite, which we often call a cyclone, on the other hand, is when lower air pressure is experienced. So basically, that warmer air that I'm talking about is making its way upward, thus contributing to a bit more of that colder air making its way down. Because, of course, cold air is a lot more dense than warmer air. So whenever that happens, whenever that warmer air makes its way up towards the sky, that's how you get more of that cloud formation and precipitation. But what's fascinating about the Rocky Mountain range in general is in Colorado, it just only meets a small little section of it. Pretty much, the Rocky Mountain range stretches all the way from New Mexico and then as far north as Alaska. So in other words, it's quite vast. And if you think about it, the Rocky Mountains themselves are still fairly young in terms of geologic age. It ranges about 40 to 70 million years in terms of when continental collisions occurred. But it does provide a neat compare and contrast with, say, the Ozark Mountains or even the Appalachians. Because both of those mountain chains at one point looked like this. So you have to figure eventually the Rocky Mountains will look the same way. But I won't be here to see that. In all honesty. But the neat feature about Rocky Mountains is it makes up what is known as the Continental Divide, which basically means right now we are in the eastern side of the range. So basically what that entails is any of the watersheds that exist east of the Rocky Mountains in North America, that water is going to flow eastward towards the Atlantic Ocean eventually. But then if you go west of the Rockies, all the watersheds are going to drain towards the Pacific Ocean. So basically, these Rocky Mountains, they're like a curtain wall, as it were. That's essentially how it functions. It's pretty darn neat. And that's also where the term, the Continental Divide Trail, comes from, since it traverses through a portion of it. So I'm going to actually split this up into a third video, because there's even more that is worth discussing. All right, you guys, have a good one.